Today I am going to be doing a feather paw. I'm using a Blick 8x8 gallery wrapped canvas, and I'm going to be using palette knives and a scraper, and I've never used these paints before. They are Coloré, I think that's how they're pronounced, but you can see all my materials below and a link to those. And not using any paintbrushes today. This is going to be a dirty paw. I'm only going to be using primary colours for this feather paw, and I'm going to use just a small little cup. My background is going to be white, but excuse the glare, I'm actually in the Caribbean and it's really sunny through the window. I need to shut the curtains for the next video. After this one, I'm going to be doing basically the same thing, but on a black background. And dig my nice scraper, my spatula. I'll be flipping eggs with it later, probably. Just kidding. I have more than one spatula, or whatever you call it. What do you call this thing? Make sure all the sides are covered. It saves a lot of work later on if you actually pay attention and do the sides, because with the feather paw, I'm really not going to be moving this very much over the canvas. I'm going to be applying the paint in a way where I actually want it to stay where it is. I might move it around very slightly, but not too much. So make sure that's completely covered around the sides. And what's great about doing primary colors is the colors all mix together and they make green and orange and all different kinds of colors. Okay, so that's covered now. I'm going to fill my little cup with the paint. Oh, I'm going to be using dimethicone. This is hair oil basically, and I'm going to just put it in the blue. And oh gosh, there's way too much in there, but it doesn't matter. It'll all be good. Just stir it in. Well, now I'm going to add the colours slowly into the cup. I don't want them mixing too much. I want to mix them actually on the canvas rather than in the cup. So I'm pouring them in on the edge so that they kind of sit on top of each other. You can see you've got three definite colours there, and I think I'm gonna try and fill this cup up with paint, because I'd rather have too much than too little. I don't want to run out in the middle of my feather. That would be a disaster. So the way you do this, you pinch the cup. It's much better to have a little paper cup, and you kind of do it like a tree ring, round and round and round and round, and then up and down and up and down, forward and back, forward and back. That's the action that you do. And you see you have a general feather shape. And now I'm going to take my palette knife and drag it through the middle. It's like the spine of the feather. And then once that's done, I'm going to drag it back the other way just to make it a little sharper. And now I'm going to decorate. going to bring you down for a closer look now, and you can see the detail. Actually, you know, I absolutely love the dimethicone. It's the first time I've used it. I always use treadmill lubricant, but this is beautiful. Really creating some gorgeous cells. So that is the one with a white background, and now we are going to do the one with a black background, exactly the same colors. The process is going to be exactly the same, but it would just be interesting to see how different the primary colors stand out on a black background versus a white background. So just doing the same process, spreading out the black. If my voice is a little husky, I've had a stinking cold for at least 2 weeks. I don't know if anyone else has had a cold, but it seems to be going around, and this has been driving me crazy. It's actually partly why I haven't posted a video, because I was so nasally. Anyway, I'm going to spread this. I'm going to tilt this canvas. I'm loving this paint. I had it shipped to the island here through Amazon, and I normally use Liquitex Basics and Grumbacher and you know, Artist Loft. I've never used this before, and it's so rich and creamy. You just need a little. I haven't put any water with this paint. All I've done is mix it with Floetrol. Like approximately 1 part paint to 3 or 4 parts Floetrol. And it's smooth, it's not lumpy, and it mixes beautifully. And it holds itself. Like what I just did with the white background, the colors hold, and that they don't move much, and the cells stayed. So I think I'm going to order more of this and try lots of different things. I'm going to do a different kind of feather pour in another video, which I'm going to post in a few days. Now I'm going to take my gloves off. The gloves are off, people. Ready for pouring the color. Same process as before. Just begin going like just round and round and round and round and round, and then up and down and up and down and up and down to create that feather shape. And then once that is done, take a palette knife and drag it through the middle to get the spine of the feather. And then back the other way to make it more defined. Lovely. And now I'm going to do the feather flicks at the side. I'm going to take a closer look now. This is absolutely gorgeous. Obviously a black background does make the colors stand out more, but they're both gorgeous. Please check out all the links below this video. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thanks for watching.